Hello guys and welcome to another edition of Rage Against the Dice. Today, myself and Liam, say hello Liam.
Hello.
Are doing an unboxing video from 7TV. Now we haven't done 7TV in a while and that makes me sad. But that's just because there was just too many games, not enough time.
This is true.
Yep. This is one of our favourite things to do though, which is to buy Kickstarters for stuff we'll never ever play. As much as we want to play them, which is why we back them in the first place. This was the Lurkers from the Deep Kickstarter that you backed?
Yes, the expansion.
Yes, and it comes with, obviously, 7TV Pulp.
Yep, you got it as a... The Lurkers of the Deep was the expansion. They were also offering the chance to buy, to add it to your pledge.
Yes.
This was already... This has been out for a while now.
It has, yes. Now, this is their third expansion. Well, second expansion, third. Because there's Season 2, which is the main game. Yes. And then there's Apocalypse and Pulp. Yeah. And I think there's a fantasy one.
That's coming out.
Yes.
They put you a cool poster.
Fantastic. Yeah, I've seen. And yeah, that's so we really like 7TV. Mm-hmm. As I said, the only reason we stopped playing it was due to other games and being sent a lot of free stuff that we had to cover. Thank you for those who send us free stuff that we have to cover. Mm-hmm. We appreciate it greatly. So 7TV got put on the back burner, and then we had a pandemic, and then Kickstarter's arrived, and it's time to start showing off some stuff.
Yep, I mean, I got this, the Kickstarter ended the other month, and this was sent out within a month of...
it was impressive.
Yeah, it got straight away, and obviously, this is the first time I've had a chance to come over and go like, look at my thing.
Yes, so we're going to two-prong this. We're going to have a look at each of them. So it is a Lurkers of the Deep one, or Lurkers from the Deep, sorry, which comes in this awesome VHS style case, which is really cool because it's obviously horror themed. Yeah. It fits very well with that. I know other companies have used them in the past, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about this, and it's awesome. And then we're going to look at obviously 7TV Pulp, which gives you basically everything to play Pulp, doesn't it? It gives you the cards and... The cards,
tokens,
dice. Yeah, it doesn't come with any models.
Good. No, no models came with this. There was models came with the Lurkers in the Deep.
Yes.
I have over here.
So I have opened Lurkers of the Deep. Bum 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 bum. And this Cthulhu-esque, and I absolutely adore the Cthulhu mythos. I'm a big fan. But yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about that because you'll get Cthulhu haters, and more specifically, yeah. Haters. But yes, so these are the cards. Do you mind if I unshrink wrap them?
That's fine.
Cool, because I was doing it anyway. Otherwise, it would be a weirdly boring unboxing video. Here, look at this shrink wrapped thing. I bet you could find those on YouTube, but not from us. So these are the different characters. So you've got Colonel Julius Roth. Reminds me of a cat I once knew. Captain Murdoch. Reminds me of a cat I once knew. Professor Jemima. Oh, good name. Whitwood. Reminds me of a horse I once knew. Army Flamer Crew. I don't know anyone who was a Flamer Crew. I'm trying to get this in the camera, but my arm's off kilter. I'm going under it. It's fine. Ranger Sergeant. US Army Ranger. I mean, we have in previous videos talked about the different stats and things like that for 7TV, so I'm not going to run through it so much on this. If it is something people want to see on the channel again, though, we will bring it back, especially as you're probably itching to use your models. Yeah. Ranger Sniper, OSR Agent. I've got a fair bit of Pulp stuff as well, so. Dr. Fisk, his model, man. Have you seen it?
Yes. I have him. He was one of the stretch goals.
I don't think you should use that particular term with his name and glove.
Yeah, I know, the way he's paused.
Yeah. Mayor Newbury. Old Ma Finley. Now these aren't Kickstarter exclusive, are they? They're going to come to the website.
I believe they're on the website now. I believe.
Oh, nice! A Dagonite Priestess, a Shaggoth. I'm a big fan of Shaggoths in general, whether it be Games Workshop's one or these cool ones. A Tentacle of Cthulhu, but spelled differently. Not at all for copyright purposes. And then a Dagonite. So they're the different cards you get with it. Obviously, it is compatible with all the other 7TV bits. You can also make your own stuff. I know there's, I don't know if it's actually done by 7TV or it's just heavily endorsed by them. But there's a card creation site online that you can use. for creating your own stuff. It's really, really good. And obviously you get all the little cards for playing the game. We're not going to run through those individually, but it's like your gadgets, your injury cards, and then obviously like your finales and things like that. Again, you need to know how the game works, and we have covered this in the past, so it's not something I want to bang my knee on as I running through this. Now these are the tokens. They look like they're acrylic or MDF. No, it's MDF, which is tight. You know me, I'm a big fan. So that's a dial. It looks like a Terra dial of some description.
Yeah, I believe it is. As the game goes on, it increases. It's kind of like the whole Cthulhu mythos. You're slowly going insane.
That is amazing. I'm not going to pop your tokens out because I feel that you need to do that. So you get a little Ouija board. It's a perfectly normal thing, which is actually your ritual tracker for when playing the game. And then you get the episode guide here, which is smaller than the usual ones.
Yes, it's slightly smaller. But obviously, it's kind of it fits in with the cassette book because you used to get the little books in the
yes.
In the cassette that would like saying what's coming out next.
But yes, it's really cool. I'm understating it because I'm saving my excitement for the models because they're the ones I've been itching to have a look at. Itching's not the right word. We will look, before we go at the models though, we will look at the 7TV Pulp. New release, 7-day rental. So this is Pulp. And
so yeah, this is the whole rule set for everything.
Yes. So of course you get gems or tokens which are used within the game. You get dice. And you get whatever that is. It looks like a little gas mask or something.
It's like a little 7TV. It's got the film reels.
Right. Oh yes, it has actually. Now I can see, and that's a snap board, a scene board. MDF tokens. You know me, I'm a big fan of tokens, whether acrylic or MDF. I just don't like cheap card tokens. Your template. I'm not going to peel the thing off the back, but I want to. I won't though. We're not going to go through each of these cards because we would be here all day, but you can see you get...
Yeah, that's all the kind of actors you can have.
Yep, all the actors, all your Act 1, Act 2 finale cards. More cards. As I said, this doesn't give you any miniatures, but it does give you everything else you need to play the game.
So this covers all the miniatures that they have, but also it gives you the stats and a brief description. So if you have your own miniature that you want to use, you can kind of say you can proxy it, and you have the stats for that miniature.
Yeah, so this is what the guides are normally like. Now you've got book 1, book 2, and book 3. Actually, you've got book 2, book 3, and book 1, but that's not the point. So you get your producer's guide, you get your casting guide, and then you've got your director's guide. And of course, it's the rules and all the bits for all the characters and stuff like that. I know what you're thinking, guys. You're thinking, where's the models? Where's the models? And we're going to show you some models, so don't worry. Don't worry. Dial it back, internet. You're coming on a little strong. But yes, 7TV, as I said, is a big one for us. I definitely want to pick up Apocalypse and feature it a bit more on the channel. Because we have a load of different models from a load of different ranges that we don't get to play. And that's what connected with us with 7TV originally, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Before there was a Doctor Who game out, I could use Doctor Who models. Before there was a sci-fi one. Is there a 7TV Space? Or do I imagine that?
I'm not 100%.
There might be. But anyway, we're going to go to the table in a second. We're going to have a look at the models in closer detail. Right, so these are the hero models, aren't they, that you've got within your pledge?
Yeah.
Now, these haven't been cleaned up or anything, have they?
This is how they came. Because I backed it on the hero pledge, because there was a couple of different pledge levels, like there always is, but I went for the hero pledge, which gives you the good guys, or you could go for like the villagers, like the fish Cthulhu people.
Yes.
I went for the heroes.
So most of these are one piece. There's like the odd backpack, with this model. I'm just going to put that in. Clearly you can hear my children are having fun upstairs not as much as we're having perving over these models, but still quite a lot. So these were a stretch goal, is that right? These army ones?
They were, yes, they were a stretch goal that got unlocked, and then you could add them to your pledge.
Right.
So I like put extra money to buy these ones.
Right, so they weren't ones that came free.
No.
Because of what you backed.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I like the look of them, and they look cool.
They're very World War
II Army Rangers.
Absolutely. Yeah, so they're absolutely gorgeous. The detailing on them is beautiful, but I mean the detailing always is. Whether it's models actually from Crooked or it's from
These are the I call investigators, I think. And I can't remember if these were a stretch goal that came free or I bought these as well.
I remember really liking the look of these though, because I was going to back this as well, because we were going to back two different sides. But obviously, I was going to get the fish people and stuff, and I hate waiting for Kickstarters, so I didn't back it in the end, and I'm absolutely kicking myself now with how quick you got them.
Yeah, I got them within about a month of
I know, because
finishing.
Obviously I absolutely adore like the Cthulhu mythos, as I've said, and yeah, I'm sad that I didn't get them now. But yeah, these are the investigators. I really like the investigators, and if you were ever to need them painted, I'm sure I could arrange that for you.
You know a guy. Yes, so the heroes and the investigators, they came in the pledge together.
Right.
I'm
cool.
double checking here now. They came as the 8 sculpts together.
They definitely have a Pinkerton vibe to them. Just saying.
I was thinking that. And then these are the unlocked stretch goals that came along. So
I told you cannot use stretch goal with this hand.
That's that Dr. Fisto. I love this model.
A wild Parker has appeared.
Yes, I think that model is gorgeous.
That's fantastic.
We've got the lantern as well, and the book. I think the book's got like a face on it.
Yeah, Nate really needs this model for his board game that he made.
She's a journalist, which obviously all good Cthulhu mythos needs a journalist.
It does.
And then this is...
they do not stay on their bases, do they?
No, they're not very well glued in or anything. And then she is a medium. So she's got like the all-seeing eye in her hand, like a medallion.
Yes.
Kind of a Madame Avis type person.
And is that a really bent knife?
I'm not sure if it's a bent knife or if it's meant to be like that, like one of those...
So I shouldn't straighten it then.
Do you know what I mean? One of those like curved knives.
Yeah.
And then these are just little...
Cthulhu tome.
Greeblies. And then like a chain book.
Book of Dagon, maybe?
Potentially. And then this was a really weird one. You got a free stretch goal of some army heads. So I'm guessing if you wanted, you could chop the heads off
everyone,
the army rangers, and give them the British heads.
Ah, yeah.
But it seems it's a bit weird.
Yeah, let's not chop people's heads off. It doesn't seem like the done thing. So yeah, so that was everything that we got, or that you got. I said we because we're a collective, like the Borg, only... I don't know, nerdier than the Borg. But yeah, I really like it. Obviously, as I've said repeatedly, 7TV is our jam. You backed it. What do you think?
I like it. It's a good one. For what you get in the pledge is good, and obviously then the extra, actually the pulp rules that I bought. It kind of puts everything together, so it gives everything.
Yeah, that's my child who now wants my attention. So we're going to end the video. But yeah, I'm really, really interested to play it, especially having a look through the Cthulhu one. And yeah, like I said, I definitely know a guy who would paint up some of those models for you, those very Pinkerton looking models. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll do the usual. Check out the description for all of our socials. It has all of the different guys, plus the Rage Against the Dice specific ones. Give us a like. Check out our other our other 7TV stuff. I know Sparks and I only ended up playing one game that we filmed, just due to time constraints and stuff. But I
had a couple of games, but again, it was only practice games. I never really got played because of all the other stuff. But yeah,
cool. The usual. Pray the dice gods, hope to smile upon you, and say goodbye, Liam.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye, Parker.
Bye.
And goodbye. Take care, guys.